I tend to think that for at least the foreseeable future, this is going to lead towards more demand for people doing work, not less. Now, people have a choice of how much time they want to spend working, but like I'll give you one interesting example of something that we were talking about recently. We have like almost 3.5 billion people use our services every day, and one question that we've struggled with forever is like, how do we provide customer support? Right today, like you can write an email, but we've never seriously been able to contemplate having having like voice support where someone can just call in. And I guess that's maybe one of the artifacts of having like a free service, right? Is like the revenue per person's not so high that you can have an economic model that people can kind of call in. But also with 3.5 billion people using your service every day, I mean, there would be like a massive, massive number of people, like some like the biggest call center in the world type of thing.
Yeah.
But it would be like $10-20 billion, something ridiculous a year to kind of staff that. So we've never really kind of like thought too seriously about it because it was always just like, no, there's no way that this kind of makes sense. But now, as the AI gets better, you're going to get to this place where the AI can handle a bunch of people's issues. Not all of them, right? Because maybe 10 years from now or something, it can handle all of them. But when we're thinking about like a 3 to 5 year time horizon, it'll be able to handle a bunch, kind of like self-driving cars can handle a bunch of terrain, but in general, they're not like doing the whole route by themselves yet in most cases, right? It's like people thought truck driving jobs were going to go away. There's actually more truck driving jobs now than there were like when we started talking about self-driving cars, whatever it was, almost 20 years ago. And I think for going back to this customer support thing, it's like, all right, it wouldn't make sense for us to staff out calling for everyone, but let's say the AI can handle 90% of that. Then if it can't handle it, then it kicks it off to a person. Okay, now like if you've gotten the cost of providing that service down to 1/10 of what it would have otherwise been, then all right, maybe now that actually makes sense to go do. And that would be kind of cool. So the net result is like, I actually think we're probably going to go hire more customer support people, right? It's like the common knowledge or like the kind of common belief that people have is that like, oh, this is clearly just going to automate jobs and like all these jobs are going to go away. I actually just, that has not really been how the history of technology has worked. It's been, you like create things that take away 90% of the work, and that leads you to want more people, not less.